Yeah, we don't want to talk about it. We're gonna get through this. That's tough because if anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere. So I wired the money to the account, and I wired it to the account. I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is that I can't make all the money.
Floyd Mayweather, famous for his perfect 50-0 record, extravagant lifestyle, and flaunting of wealth, recently broke down on live TV over a failed $42 million investment that's reportedly threatening his financial empire. Rumors are circulating that the undefeated boxing legend could be on the brink of bankruptcy. In an attempt to divert attention from his financial troubles, Mayweather has been engaging in attention-grabbing stunts, but the cracks are becoming evident. With his financial moves now under intense scrutiny, fans and media are closely watching as this high-stakes financial drama continues to unfold. Let's take a deeper look at what's really happening.
See, shit, cause I wired over 20-something in.
Right, make sure you had it.
Yeah, wired that in. Paid the 18, the suite, cause when
Mayweather was once the ultimate symbol of wealth, flaunting his fortune like no other athlete had ever done.
Does it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got don't cost money. Everything you do costs money.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. Without money, I'll be the same person.
Floyd Mayweather, known for his lavish lifestyle with private jets and a vast collection of luxury watches, has long been a symbol of wealth. However, since his 2017 retirement, rumors of financial struggles have surrounded him. Despite his flawless boxing record, both fans and critics have questioned his financial stability. His participation in exhibition matches and ongoing controversies only fueled speculation, leading many to wonder if the Money Mayweather persona truly reflected his financial reality. Floyd Mayweather has stunned critics with a $42 million investment in affordable housing in Manhattan, acquiring 62 buildings without any partners or loans. The boxing legend, typically known for his flashy lifestyle, has long been focused on real estate and is now expanding his empire in New York. The deal, finalized in just a few months, is already being hailed as one of the largest multi-family property transactions of the year. Mayweather's bold move not only silences doubters, but also demonstrates his financial savvy and growing influence in the real estate market, all while keeping his investments under the radar.
Like Floyd or something. Yeah. Did he pay you to lose? No, he didn't pay me at all. He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. Didn't knock out a YouTuber named Rams.
Floyd's money.
Well, tell him to pay me, bro. How much you owe you? Probably between 2 and 3. Yeah.
But cracks quickly appeared in the flawless investment. Property records clashed with Mayweather's bold claims, fueling doubt and growing speculation.
My lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the record talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
The deal itself is huge. Over 1,000 housing units acquired in an effort to breathe new life into Upper Manhattan. But this isn't about flashy condos or luxury buildings. Floyd Mayweather's aim was to create affordable housing, a cause that connects back to his modest roots. He shared how, as a kid, he dreamed of owning just one home, a goal that now shapes his business mindset. In interviews, he stressed that this move isn't just about money. It's about giving back, uplifting communities, and finally doing something meaningful beyond.
And I'm going like this because all of us, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. Just getting started.
Let's be real, Floyd Mayweather was out to shut down the critics, especially those who claimed he was going broke after retirement. Remember the buzz back in 2017? People said he only stepped into the ring with Conor McGregor because he needed a payday. But when news of a $42 million real estate deal broke, Floyd looked far from broke. He wasn't just flexing watches or cars this time. He was flexing assets, showing the world where his money was going. The message was loud and clear. Mayweather was still in control and still at the top. What really turned heads was Floyd's bold statement that he funded the entire deal himself. No investors, no partners, just him. "I spent my own money," he said. "No one else is in on this." That kind of confidence sparked conversations across the board. But then the narrative started to shift. Property records began to surface that didn't quite match up with his claims. Now, insiders are saying he might only own a portion of the properties, not the entire 1,000 units. So the real question is, how much of this real estate empire actually belongs to Floyd?
Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
Feels a little shady, right? It's definitely turning heads, which brings up a serious question. Is Floyd Mayweather just trying to protect his image, or is there a deeper hustle going on? Maybe he's playing the game in a way most people can't even see. The twist? This kind of murky financial behavior isn't unheard of in the world of big money. But when it's Floyd, someone known for being bold, flashy, and unapologetically loud, it hits different. And the spotlight gets even hotter. Let's be real, this isn't his first brush with controversy. Over the years, he's been linked to scams, tax issues, and questionable business moves. So while this latest drama might not shock longtime followers, it definitely adds another chapter to the ever-growing financial saga of a boxing legend.
Because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
From dabbling in sketchy crypto schemes to dropping millions in one casino night, Floyd's no stranger to risky moves. He proudly calls himself boxing's richest man, but even veteran insiders often question the math, wondering what's legit and what's just part of the Mayweather mystique.
How does that guy not pay taxes? How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, tell him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like, he didn't know what he couldn't read, like...
That's BS. Something. That is
Now
BS.
they said something.
Time out. He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You certainly think so. By the way, they announced, I'll get your calls in a second, they did announce the pricing for Mayweather-McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was. $100 pay-per-view.
Floyd's claimed he made $350 million in a single night, but not everyone's convinced. MMA fighter Chael Sonnen challenged the number, saying it's more like $60 million. So, is it truth or just another case of Floyd flexing hard for...
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
It's cool.
yeah. What do you do with all this money?
You know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Behind the glitz of luxury watches and private jets, chaos brews. Floyd's inner circle, his lawyers and financial advisors, is in overdrive, scrambling to patch the cracks in his empire. With financial troubles piling up, they're stuck in constant damage control, trying to protect the brand while Floyd fights to stay afloat.
The reports, you mentioned 100 million for Floyd. The reports are 130. First off, he's never gotten 100 million for a fight, and not even remotely close. But there's reports of 130.
Wow.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year, over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is, and there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. It's never happened, and it won't be.
And how do you know it's
He
bullshit?
makes very good, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life.
Word on the street is Floyd Mayweather's finances are way beyond just a little off. They're reportedly in full-on chaos. Sources say multiple offshore accounts are under audit. Several investment firms are avoiding his calls. And that $400 million real estate deal he's been bragging about, well, parts of it might not be as impressive as he claimed. Some assets are allegedly wildly overvalued, while others aren't even liquid. It's not just smoke. There's real fire here, and you know things are serious when Floyd's legal team shifts from bold statements to quiet settlement talks. But what really had fans talking was his appearance on the $1 million worth of game podcast a few weeks back. Floyd showed up to flex like always, but something felt off. When Gilly teased him about his spending habits, Floyd went silent, stared for a moment, then admitted, "I ain't even going to lie. My money ain't where it used to be." The room went still. He tried to laugh it off, adding, "But I'm rich forever. I'm always going to bounce back." Still, the energy was different. Less confidence, more damage control. Insiders say his advisors are scrambling behind the scenes, trying to restructure his finances, cut deals, and even liquidate some of his prized watch collection. And for someone like Floyd, parting with those watches is like giving up pieces of his identity. His brand is built on excess, private jets, designer clothes, nonstop luxury. But now, the cracks are starting to show, and it's becoming clear there's a much bigger story behind the flash.
If Floyd Mayweather step away from the sport and say he retired, and then I do exhibitions and I do other things, oh, he's hurting for money. Look, I got a lot of problems. Money ain't one of my problems.
Floyd's financial choices have sparked concern, from risky ventures to over-the-top spending. As his lavish lifestyle clashes with growing money troubles, some are questioning whether he's starting to lose touch with reality. Let's take another look at Floyd Mayweather's big real estate move. What's really going on behind this $42 million deal? Is it a sign that Floyd is evolving and focusing on long-term growth? Or is it just another flashy play to boost his public image? The answer isn't so clear. For years, Mayweather has been the face of luxury and excess, grabbing headlines with his insane spending and bold lifestyle. But now, he seems to be shifting gears, trying to build something more meaningful. Maybe this is his way of stepping away from the high-stakes gambling and over-the-top displays, aiming instead to create a legacy that lasts beyond boxing. But here's the catch. If the rumors about exaggerated claims and shady details are true, it could flip the script entirely. At the core, Floyd Mayweather isn't just an athlete. He's a global brand. And just like any brand, he carefully crafts his image, balancing between reality and performance. Is he making smart moves for his family's future? Or is this just another flex for social media? One thing's for sure, Floyd will always stay in the spotlight. The only question is, what's real? And what's just smoke and mirrors? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next boxing update.